Whoa. Hey, I didn't see you there. Welcome to the video. So I've been looking to talk about the recent Donald Trump assassination attempt since it happened. However, I felt like I really haven't had a great reason to talk about it, just kind of being that it's already been covered, it feels like, by just about everybody. And that's actually what we're going to be talking about today, is the coverage that somebody else has given of the situation. So we're going to be looking at Sticker Mule's response to the Donald Trump assassination attempt. So for those of you guys that don't know, Sticker Mule is a sticker printing company. They've been in the game for a while. They also have hot sauce. Honestly, the hot sauce is not that good. They send it with like all of their sticker packages that you buy, and it's really not that good at all. But let's take a look at it. So this morning, Sticker Mule both posted a tweet, and then they also sent emails and text messages to everybody that they have on their promotion list about the Trump assassination attempt. So we'll start off with the email. This email was sent to a friend of mine, and it is titled Trump 2024, which is just a crazy thing to title it. That makes it sound like they're pledging their support, even though that's what they say they aren't doing. Don't know why they would title it 2024. Hi, redacted. Donald Trump was shot. I don't care what your political views are, but the hate for Trump and his supporters has gone too far. People are terrified to admit they support Trump. I've been scared myself. Americans shouldn't live in fear. I support Trump. Many at Sticker Mule do. Many at Sticker Mule also support Biden. The political hate needs to stop. Hopefully this email helps. That's where it's cropped off. I'm not sure if it continues down a little bit more than that, but on the very least, on the tweet that they posted, it does continue more. It says, the political hate needs to stop. Today, a bullet almost killed Donald Trump. He's got 5 kids. One's still a teenager. No one should have to die and sacrifice the happiness of their family to run for office. If Donald Trump can risk that, the least the rest of us can do is vocalize our support and help end the hate. The more people realize that kind-hearted, compassionate people support Trump, the sooner the hate will end. I'm speaking up today and will do more in the future to stop this insane political hate. Awesome people all over the world love Trump. Don't limit your friendships and diminish your happiness by indulging in political hate. Vocalize your support. Stop the hate. Anthony Constantino, co-founder, Sticker Mule. And then you can see there's a picture of Trump putting his fist up in the air after being shot. So this shit is just undeniably cringe. Just straight up. First off, this is stuff that was sent to people that are on the promotions list for Sticker Mule. They did not consent to receiving political messages from Sticker Mule. And on top of that, they did not consent to receiving extremely condescending political messages from Sticker Mule. Also, I apologize if you guys hear any hitting in the background. My neighbor, I think, is replacing the entire tire, the whole mechanism of the tire on his truck. So apologies for any background noise. And I'm sorry if it makes you think that someone's knocking on your door or something. Because that's terrible if that happens to you. I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, let's just kind of break this down piece by piece. So Donald Trump was shot, which is true. I don't care what your political views are, but the hate for Trump and his supporters has gone too far. I would probably agree that, political violence is pretty far. However, this is about Donald Trump and his supporters, where political violence is kind of their bread and butter. For example, just look at the case of Nancy Pelosi's husband that was hit in the head with a hammer after people broke into his house. Didn't see anything from Sticker Mule about that. Just interesting to see that they didn't say anything about how political violence needs to stop there. And his supporters gone too far. They didn't say anything about the political violence that happened on January 6th. They didn't say anything about people trying to break into the Capitol, saying that they needed to hang Mike Pence, and Donald Trump riling up an entire crowd saying you need to fight like hell. Continuing on, people are terrified to admit they support Trump. I've been scared myself. Honestly, probably should be. You are admitting that you support, at this point, a person that is trying to become a dictator, a person that has literally lobbied to get full immunity from all of the crimes that they committed while they were in office. Someone that is pretty much entirely unhinged and attempting to become a fully immune dictator to the country. I support Trump. Many at Sticker Mule do. That is cool that you do, man. And that just lets me know that I just shouldn't support the company, because you guys are obviously full of people that do not care about the sanctity of democracy in America. That is the lamest way that I could have possibly phrased that. But the political hate needs to stop. Oh, sorry. Many at Sticker Mule also support Biden. Cool, dude. Cool. But it's a very awesome workplace. The political hate needs to stop. Today, a bullet almost killed Donald Trump. He's got 5 kids. I'm curious. I haven't looked up how many kids does Nancy Pelosi have. Huh. Interesting. Okay, Nancy Pelosi also has 5 kids. Good to know. Good to know. One's still a teenager. I don't care to look up the ages of Nancy Pelosi and her children. I just know that she's old as shit, so Rick's probably old as shit too. But also, one still is a teenager. Donald Trump is 80 years old. Okay? Like, if this bullet wasn't killing him, age is going to get to him soon anyway. No one should have to die and sacrifice the happiness of their family to run for office. He's already sacrificed the happiness of his family, to be clear. His family is not together. He is not with his wife. She hasn't showed up to shit. If Donald Trump can risk that, the least the rest of us can do is vocalize our support and help end the hate. Help end the hate when his entire campaign, his entire political positions are essentially just built off of hate. He pretends to be some kind of conservative Christian person when in reality he's a whoremonger. He's just a disgusting piece of shit. I mean, that's the truth of it. The more people realize that kind-hearted, compassionate people support Trump, the sooner the hate will end. I'm sorry, but if you support Trump, I have a very hard time believing that you are kind-hearted or a compassionate person. I definitely know people that are conservative, that are kind-hearted and compassionate, and I think that they're generally just kind of misinformed about a lot of things. I think that for those people, it's whatever. I can't care a whole lot. But at the end of the day, I don't really care about the people that support Trump. I care about Trump himself, and he is not kind-hearted. He is not compassionate. He is an active threat to the rights of people in this country. That is the truth of it. He is un-American. He is a terrible, horrible person who should not be endorsed by anybody, really and truly. Like I said, I know some cool people that support Trump. That's cool. That is the one thing that is not cool about them, though. I don't know why I said that's cool. That's uncool. It is uncool to support Donald Trump. In fact, it is actively detrimental and dangerous to society to support Donald Trump, a guy that is trying to get immunity from every single thing that he's done, that the Supreme Court is granting immunity to his official acts in office without describing what official acts actually are. I'm speaking up today and will do more in the future to stop this insane political hate. I mean, insane is probably, that's fair. It is insane. That somebody tried to shoot him. It's even more insane that they missed. Not saying that he should have gotten shot, but it is crazy that they missed the shot. Like, he is huge. He is a gigantic. Hitting his ears. Once again, not saying that political violence should happen. Not saying that I'm glad that he got shot, but I'm just shocked that they missed and hit his ear. That is crazy. That is so much harder to hit than his head. Good for him that he's not dead, though. Good for him that he's not dead. Awesome people all over the world love Trump. Don't limit your friendships and diminish your happiness by indulging in political hate. The thing is that he encourages people to have political hate. Like, he is constantly name-calling. He is constantly dehumanizing. He is constantly attacking people based on just about everything. Like, he is full of hate. He is just a hateful, hateful person that is vying for power. That is all. That's just such a stupid thing to say when that's what his entire platform has been built off of. Vocalize your support, stop the hate. Anthony Constantino, co-founder, Sticker Mule. I'm glad that he attached his name to it, just so then people know that this guy's an absolute fucking buffoon, a complete fucking idiot, because he has not said shit about any of the political violence that has happened on the other side of the aisle. It's the truth of it. Well, I guess I went through his Twitter to see. I looked up Anthony Constantino specifically to see if he's posted anything. He hasn't really. Like he said, he's scared to admit that he supports Trump. And because of that, his Twitter was pretty boring. It's essentially like, it honestly looks like a botted Twitter account. I'm not even going to lie. It is just like reposting the most like basic, like, humans are pretty cool, aren't they? Kind of shit. It's pretty embarrassing. But yeah, so just to be clear, political violence, cringe. Political violence should not happen. However, so to be clear, political violence should not happen. However, Donald Trump is 100% responsible for the political climate that we exist in right now. I mean, maybe not 100%, but he is a huge contributor to the fact that America is so divided right now because of the absolutely insane way that he operates. He is full of hate. The kinds of things that he was trying to pass are absolutely despicable. To be clear, Donald Trump tried to pass homophobic legislation that made it so that, firstly, transgender people wouldn't be allowed in the military, which is just stupid. Who the fuck cares if a transgender person is in the military? We need the military. We need to have a strong defense as America. Like, the military is super important. Why would you not want to have more people in there just because they have an atypical experience with their own personal gender? Who the fuck does that affect? Who cares? And then he also tried to reintroduce discrimination back into the healthcare system based off of gender and sexual identity. Sexual identity in the sense of like who you're attracted to, I mean. And then gender identity. By making it so that then like adoption centers, places like that could be like, oh, well, if you're two dads, you can't adopt a kid. You can't adopt a kid. Which is just fucking stupid. We have so many kids that are in horrible situations in the foster system. The more people that can adopt, the better. What we should be focusing on is not what a person likes, not what makes their pee-pee get a little bit hard. Instead, we should be focusing on who is a fit person to take care of a child. Doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, transgender, non-binary, I don't give a fuck. If you can take care of a kid, and there's kids out there that are in need of being taken care of, awesome. That's great. On top of that as well, spreading a whole bunch of stuff, like, where the Republican Party is at right now is just absolutely despicable. The amount of just dumb-ass fucking culture war things that are full of hate that do lead to actual political violence. For example, the transgender kids being banned from sports, being banned from bathrooms, and the violence that has led to transgender kids due to the extremely polarized, just despicable talking points that conservative pundits continue pushing is insane. It's insane. Oh my God, dude. Anyways, let's take a look at some of the comments. Let's see how Sticker Mule responded. I believe at this point, Sticker Mule is still being the person still running the account for these responses. I believe is still Anthony Constantino, the co-founder. Erica says, what a shame. I've used you guys for years for my business, for my wedding, recommended you to countless people. Never again. I'm a woman with too much on the line to lose in this election. Shame on you. This isn't political. This is about morality, and Sticker Mule lacks that. Asking people not to hate other people is bad, is how Sticker Mule responds. And Nate Funk and the Funky Bunch says, my guy, this man literally runs on a platform of shitting on people and emboldening people to violence. LMFAO. I'll find another source for stickers. And then Garden Gnome responds, says, you are correct. The lack of awareness in Sticker Mule's post is astounding. All true. All true. They're asking people not to hate other people when they are actively endorsing Donald Trump, a guy who has built his entire political campaign on hate towards other people. Brian says, while I agree with you to an extent, I'm now done supporting Sticker Mule. Thanks for showing your true self, which is fair. I also agree to a certain extent. Political violence should not exist. It shouldn't. However, political violence exists right now because Donald Trump has emboldened so many people to believing that Joe Biden is some kind of fascist dictator, or that, you know, transgender people are grooming kids. And he's led to this political violence. He told people, fight like hell on January 6th. And they did. They did fight like hell, and they broke into the Capitol building to try to stop the peaceful transfer of power from one president to another in a fair and honest election. Don't let politics limit your relationships, is what Sticker Mule says. Won't let it limit my relationships, but it will dictate where I spend my money. Honestly, sometimes you should let politics dictate your relationships. If you are a person that is, for example, like gay, politics will end up interfering with your relationships because conservatives have decided to moralize the culture war and make it about like how gay people shouldn't exist. Gay people should exist, and they do exist. And that is the truth of it. And if you are a gay person that doesn't get along well with fucking Christian conservatives because they say that you are an affront to God, they say that what you are doing is a sin, that's fair. That's fair. Hard to understand this perspective as we don't do the same. They don't let politics dictate where they spend their money. Are you serious? So you guys are just going to be donating to the Biden campaign then? Is that what it is? Obviously, politics will dictate where you spend your money. Like 110%. If Chick-fil-A says, hey, all of the money that you guys give to us, we're going to spend to bomb innocent children in the Middle East, then people would rightfully stop supporting Chick-fil-A. Like, that is the truth of it. Your money you should definitely put your money where your mouth is. If you don't agree with something politically, you shouldn't support it financially. The perspective is easy to understand when you think of the most marginalized people in our country and the rights you are trying to take away from them. People aren't politics. Your culture wars have made it so. We'll never give you another dime. I like Stickerwise better. Have not tried Stickerwise. Sticker Mule does actually have pretty good stickers. I won't lie, and that's what makes it such a big shame. If Stickerwise is great, feel free to use Stickerwise. You've got my support. CJ says, well, Sticker Mule just lost my business. Sticker Mule replies and says, why? CJ replies to that and says, you are showing your support for a person who has actively tried to take the rights away from my community, a person who actively supports Project 2025, a person who is a convicted felon. Where was your call to action when polls happened, when the last school shooting happened? And then another guy replies to that and says, what rights are being taken away? Which, I mean, I already kind of went over, trying to make it so then discrimination can be allowed back in the healthcare system, which is terrible. Should not have discrimination in the healthcare system or in the foster system based on race or gender or ethnicity or religion or anything like that. Leo Simonson, furry PFP, cringe. Leo Simonson says, I'm disappointed in Anthony and Sticker Mule and have put in a support request for my Sticker Mule account to be deleted. I recommend that anyone else who finds this corporate soapboxing inappropriate and distasteful should make a similar request. Hate won't end if people keep quiet. Most people on the other side have no idea how many awesome people support Donald J. Trump. So to be clear, they're right on the money. People should be talking about this, not corporations. Corporations should not be using their promotional pipelines to push political agendas. You might say, oh, well, don't you support Pride? Do you support what corporations do Pride? No. I think that shit's cringe too. I think that it's embarrassing. I think that your company should just, by default, support gay people. And I mean, obviously shouldn't do anything to prove otherwise. Yeah, supporting gay people should be the default. There shouldn't need to be a need for corporations to make the Reddit logo rainbow colors for a month. However, if people at the companies want to, say, hey, happy Pride Month, that's awesome. That's really cool. And the company should respect that and allow that. Hate won't end if people keep quiet. Most people on the other side have no idea how many awesome people support Donald J. Trump. I find it hard to believe that someone who is awesome, compassionate, and kind-hearted would be willing to stand behind someone who openly mocks and degrades veterans, disabled folks, minorities, etc. That's the opposite of compassion in my eyes. You were tricked into believing a lot of hoaxes, is what Sticker Mule says. Hoaxes. Donald J. Trump literally made fun of a reporter that had a disability. Donald J. Trump literally tried to put discrimination back into the law, tried to get transgender people out of the military. Donald J. Trump is full of hate. He is just full of hate. They are not hoaxes. They aren't. He is not a good person. He's a piece of shit. He is a piece of shit that should not have a political office. He should not have any kind of power. That is the truth. Dana Blankenhorn says, taking advantage of a tragedy to make crude political points isn't the gotcha you think it is. I'll try another hot sauce. Oh, damn, this was a hot sauce fan. This was, as Sticker Mule has said, this is actually their main business, is the hot sauce. Stickers are on the side. He's going to try another hot sauce. That's the big loss. That is a big loss right there. Bad Hand Books. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Sticker Mule says, but our hot sauce is the best. Bad Hand Books responds and says, actually, it's mid at best. But I suggest Hoagie hot sauce for your former customers. And then has a link for Hoagie hot sauce. If anybody tries it, make sure to let me know. I'm interested in hot sauces. I've never really gotten into it. I tried the Sticker Mule hot sauce, and it really is not that good. It was pretty bland. To be fair, I did try it on a chicken nugget. Okay, I won't lie. I'll be honest with you guys. I tried it on a chicken nugget, and that is my bad. Probably made it taste a lot worse than it actually is. But I even just tried it like a little bit raw. Just wasn't that good. Wasn't that good. Pretty boring. Well, anyways, this is the Sticker Mule controversy. Just kind of broken down for you. A lot of people in the comments are really disappointed with Sticker Mule. I feel like that's going to be pretty normal, though, just because anybody that agrees with Sticker Mule probably isn't even going to be looking in the comments. People that disagree will obviously be heading to the comments. I'm sure there's probably a lot of people that agree with Sticker Mule's statement, but, I mean, that shit's pretty fucking cringe. Anyways, I've been Joe Bucks. I hope you have a great day. And if you're planning on voting for Donald... Never mind. I fucked it up. Okay, sorry. If you're planning on voting for Donald J. Trump, please reconsider. Please. The fate of our democracy is in your hands. If you are planning on not voting, you need to vote. You need to. I would rather that you vote for Donald J. Trump than not vote at all. Actually, no, if you are going to vote for Trump, don't vote. But if you're going to vote for Biden, please do vote. If you're considering voting for Trump, please reconsider. He is an active threat to our democracy. And shit's looking pretty grim. I won't even lie. Political violence sucks. Have a good one. Adios.